Hi, I'm Tom Billington, founder of Billington Cybersecurity. Welcome to Federal CyberBytes, sponsored by Cisco. We're providing you interviews from cybersecurity experts in government and industry to help you enhance your cybersecurity during these very challenging times. This week, we are pleased to have Jerry Caron, Director of Enterprise Network Management at the U.S. State Department. He is joined by Peter Romness, a cybersecurity principal at the Public Sector CTO Office for Cisco. They will share their efforts to address securing the remote workforce and implementing TIC 3.0 and Secure Access Service Edge, or SASE. I'm looking forward to it. What has been the greatest challenge related to securing the State Department remote workforce?
I think the biggest challenge has been understanding that your, how do you want to say, the risk surface has changed completely as a result. We're used to that culture of protecting the on-prem network and having this moat and castle kind of perimeter and the soft GUI center. Now we have people that, especially during the pandemic that we're experiencing, people remotely teleworking through different means, either with BYOD devices, government-owned managed devices, many other ways. So our attack surface has definitely changed when it comes to the adversary. We're now in the cloud as well, so our data is moving in different directions than we're used to previously when we're on-prem. So definitely understanding those things, how to secure, how things are managed, where your data is going better is definitely a key to being able to protect in this new normal, I would say, going forward.
What is TIC 3.0 and how is it helping you in the State Department?
TIC 3.0 is a godsend, I think, for us, definitely, because it allows so much more flexibility than we were used to with TIC 2.0. TIC 2.0 was very restrictive. It was very prescribed by DHS on how to do it. Of course, you come in, they do audits and make sure that you are compliant and all the checks with TIC 2.0. TIC 3.0 allows you this flexibility while still meeting the spirit, I'll say the spirit of maintaining security, however, doing it in different ways that meet your business and mission needs. For example, my example would be at the State Department. We're in every country across the world. We're very geographically dispersed. With TIC 2.0, I have to backhaul all internet-bound traffic all the way back to DC just to go out through one of two of my TICs. With TIC 3.0, things like overseas TICs, things like that, what technologies we use, and still have all that telemetry and security allows us to do that. So there's definitely, if you read volume 3 of the TIC 3.0, there's functions and controls within there. It's definitely a good read to read through all the volumes, but there's just so much more flexibility that TIC 3.0 allows us that I think we can meet the telework and mission needs now normal as we do a more telework environment.
What are the risks and rewards with SASE when it comes to cost savings, security, legacy apps, and enabling SD-WANs?
So I think some of the challenges with TIC 3.0 is people really reading those volumes all the way through and understanding exactly what it is. I know early on when TIC 3.0 started coming out as drafts, there was a lot of definitions of what am I supposed to do, what am I not supposed to do, because we're so used to that culture of TIC 2.0 and having been told how to do it and how it's prescribed, rather than now we get that flexibility, but we want to make sure that we have all that security in place. So it is very important that if people are doing or want to take advantage of TIC 3.0, that they read all those volumes in order to get a good understanding of what it is that they can and can't do and what it is that they need to accomplish to still remain secure. I think that's the biggest challenge, is understanding exactly what TIC 3.0 allows for you to do. And once you realize it, that flexibility is going to, I think, be an enabler for your mobile mission.
What are some of the benefits and challenges when it comes to TIC 3.0?
Okay, so when we talked about the flexibility that TIC 3.0 gives to the people designing their networks and their connectivity in the government, I also like to talk about the flexibility it gives for the environment. So no government agency has just remote workers or just remote branches. They also have legacy applications in their data center. And so you need to have the flexibility to have traffic come back to your data center when it needs to go to one of those apps. And it needs to have the flexibility that if you have a remote worker, that you can go directly to your Office 365. And so that's one of the other parts of flexibility that TIC 3.0 gives, is the flexibility to do all of those things in a way that's appropriate for your organization. So I see that as the top benefit. The secondary benefit is cost. You're saving on transmission costs of dedicated lines and things like that. You don't want your data coming across the country to your data center and then back across the country to a cloud application when it could go directly. So that's saving money. It's also saving on time and user experience for your customers, the users.
How are Cisco's government customers viewing the benefits of SASE?
Okay, so SASE is it's a secure access service edge. That means that you're putting the security at the point where your users are leaving your environment or their environment and going to the cloud. And so the benefit is that you can go directly to the cloud. You don't have to go back to something. I see two main enablers to TIC 3.0. SD-WAN is what enables the background of TIC 3.0. It allows you to manage your environment. And then SASE is the ability to apply security so that your users can go directly outbound instead of coming back to headquarters. So that's where we're seeing them use it, and we're seeing it grow quickly.
What are the challenges SASE addresses?
Okay, so we talked about not having our traffic go hairpinning back to headquarters and not having our users have to wait for it. And so if you're going to do that, you need to have the ability to put the security that you need at the edge where the user's data exits. And so that's the main thing that it solves. It solves this ability in order to allow your users to have this freedom. If you're managing your risk appropriately, you have to have security in front of them.
Why do Cisco's government customers view SASE and SD-WAN with such promise?
Because it's a great opportunity to get all the flexibility and cost savings that both Jerry and I talked about today.